Okay, today we are going to make a video of class 12 physics for DAV students. Okay, try to understand. After a hard demand, we have made such type of videos. Okay, now here capacitors in series. In this video, we want to show about capacitors in series. Here, try to understand about series and parallel. Series, try to understand series. What is series? Suppose like this, one after one, this is in series. But parallel, you should understand these lines are parallel. Okay, but first thing, capacitors in series. Here C1, C2, C3, V1, V2, V3 and total V, potential difference, that is total V. Try to understand about potential difference. Its SI unit is volt. Capacitors C1, C2 and C3 are connected in series. Okay, all these capacitors are connected in series. Let V be the potential difference. Again, let V1, V2, V3 be the potential difference across the capacitors C1, C2, C3 respectively. Thus, V is equal to total potential difference V1 plus V2 plus V3. Here, next thing, V1 is equal to Q by C1, V2 is equal to Q by C2, V3 is equal to Q by C3. Okay, in case of potential difference charge by capacitor. Okay, capacitance, V potential difference is equal to charge by capacitance. Capacitor, V2 is equal to Q by C2, V3 is equal to Q by C3. Now adding all these things, what will you get? V is equal to Q by C1 plus Q by C2 plus Q by C3 is equal to, here Q is common, so taken Q as common, 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Okay, if CS be the effective capacitance. Okay, CS is what? CS be the effective capacitance. Then V is equal to also Q by CS. Okay, you know V is equal to Q by C. So Q by CS, effective capacitance, Q by C1 plus Q by C2 plus Q by C3. Now you will observe Q is in the left side and here common Q is in the right side. So what will you do? You will cancel Q. Now finally 1 by CS is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. These things we want to discuss once again. Capacitors in series. Here in this figure you may draw this figure and then taken C1, C2 and C3 are connected in series. These are capacitors. V be the potential difference. Again let V1, V2, V3 be the potential difference across the capacitor C1, C2, C3. Thus V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 and V is equal to Q by C. Again adding all these things and effective capacitance you can obtain. Okay, now next thing, capacitors in parallel. We want to discuss capacitors in parallel. Here in case of capacitors in parallel, here in this figure one upon other and also on below, these things are capacitors are in parallel. Okay, here you may observe some students mistaken that these things are parallel. Here 1 1 1 like this. These things, if distance between these two lines are equal, then at any point distance between these 2 points, distance between these two lines is always equal. So these lines are in parallel. Okay, now in this case what will you take? Q1. Now in this case you will take Q1 is equal to C1 by C1V. In that case in series you are taking V is equal to Now here Q1 is equal to C1V, Q2 is equal to C2V, Q3 is equal to C3V. The total charge Q1 is equal to Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Here we assume that total charge is flowing through this diagram. Q is equal to C1V plus C2V plus C3V, but Q is equal to Cp into V, where Cp is the effective capacitance. Okay, Cpv is equal to V C1 plus C2 plus C3. What thing here taken common as V, Cpv. Now you will observe left side and right side, both there are V, so you will cancel V. Now what thing, capacitance. Here effective capacitance in parallel C1 plus C2 plus C3, just opposite of what thing, you will observe it is just opposite of resistance in series. While you study in class 10, you will observe that you have studied at that place resistance in series and resistance in parallel. Okay, but in this case here just it is opposite. I will teach you later in electricity chapter. There is also in this class 12 also there is syllabus, resistance in series and resistance in parallel. Okay, now one more thing I want to discuss, that is energy stored in a capacitor. What thing, energy stored in a capacitor. Here work done is equal to V into Q. Simply try to understand, dW is equal to V dQ for a small quantity. dW is equal to Q by C dQ, so V is equal to Q by C. W integration taking for whole thing, W is equal to integration dW Q2C Q by C dQ, that will be equal to half Q square by C. Okay, now next thing, P plus minus V W. U that is potential energy. Here U written, that is potential energy. Okay, potential energy U half Q square by C, and putting value of Q is equal to CV. As you know, Q is equal to CV. So if you will put C square V square, CC cancel, then what will you get? Half CV square. This is an energy stored in a capacitor in terms of potential energy, and work done half Q square by C. That's all for today. I hope you will like this video, and you should subscribe my channel SK Singh Bikramganj, so that you can get next video. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.